Alright, last video of the day, let's check out what's going on with the Bitcoin price. So Bitcoin is exploding right now. I mean, Bitcoin is showing so much strength. We were a little bit cautious a couple days ago when we were at 40,000. So, you know, we were saying that we are on the sidelines until we do break 40,000. Specifically, I said I would be somewhat cautious until we do break above 40,000. And I will be sitting on the sidelines until we do break 46,000. So I'm still sticking with that prediction. I'm not changing anything just because we're going up. But it does look very, very nice. It does look like we are going up. You know, the more and more we keep on having green days like this with increasing volume, the money flow starting to head up and the RSI starting to head up, the more bullish I get. So, you know, if you've been watching my videos, I have been accumulating Bitcoin, you know, here, and I got some on this wick down here. I didn't get the bottom, but I got 36,000, and you know, I've just been accumulating little by little, day by day. You know, I almost do hope that we do come down and break down to 28,000, even though I think that's completely unlikely to happen. I did say I think my worst case would be between 30 and 31,000, as that is where Michael Saylor's average buy-in price is. I personally just don't think it's going to happen anymore, because the more and more we go up, the more bullish I get. You know, I do love accumulating cheap Bitcoin, so it is what it is. So what I'm looking for now is still a break above 46,000. Now, when I started making videos, we did pump to here at the 46,000. We came back down and we came up to 44,500. And at that time, everyone was getting extremely bullish, saying we're going to make new all-time highs. And I was saying until we do break 46,000, you know, this could still be a lower high. So I am sitting on the sidelines. It was a lower high and we rolled off the table. But this, you know, this high has just broken this high here, so it hasn't broken this one yet. So, you know, all in all, there's not too much to get out of bed for. I'm not saying don't accumulate Bitcoin. I'm not saying do anything. None of my videos are advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is literally just what I'm doing in the market and what I see from a technical standpoint. So yeah, I mean, once we do break above 46,000, we can start talking about a huge move to the upside. I could draw a fib and to be technical and say, as long as we do hold the 618 down here at 38.5, then, you know, we are in line for bullish continuation. That is still very valid, but in my opinion, I think if we do break down, at least in the short term, something like this, backtest of the 41, which is the 236 fib, this would set us up for a very, very nice inverse head and shoulders. So I find something like this very likely to happen. I wouldn't be shocked at all if we did come down to 41,500, which is, what's that, a 10% drop? No, not even that, a 6% drop. So that would honestly be the most bullish scenario in my opinion. If we just keep exploding up, then, you know, it would be slightly cautious. But if we do come down, backtest this, we would have a very, very nice inverse head and shoulders. And, you know, inverse head and shoulders normally do call bottoms. So if we did see that, I would be longing like crazy once we did break the top wick up here. I wouldn't be longing after we break the neckline at 44.4, but I would be putting in a long once we do get above 46,000. So that's pretty much all I see for Bitcoin on the daily. If we quickly hop over to the weekly, this green candle is really nice. Not too much volume coming in as well, which is quite strange. I'd like to see a lot more volume coming in. You can see the money flow indicators only really just kind of bottom though, and the RSI has put in a nice W pattern. So in my opinion, there could be a lot more moves to the upside in the short term. So if we finish off with the Heikin-Ashi candles on the weekly, if you watch my Heikin-Ashi vid, you know that we say that we discount we discount doji candles specifically. So once we do get 2 green candles in a row, not including doji candles, then in my opinion the downtrend would have subsided and finished. It would be really nice if we kind of closed where we are now in about a week's time. So for example, if we did something like this on the daily, came down to that fib I was talking about, you know, took our time, broke up here, at which point we would have closed the weekly candle on the 8th, and then if we did start running off to the races, you know, we could see 2 weekly Heikin-Ashi candles in a row. And you know, whenever we do see 2 weekly green Heikin-Ashi candles in a row, that is basically all she wrote. We do go on a massive uptrend from then, so I don't even think you can find any places where, let's see, because I see 3 candles down here. So okay, so I mean technically these are doji candles and these are doji candles, so we only really saw this one green wick here on this scenario. To be fair with it, we discount that one. We did see 3 green Heikin-Ashi candles here and we did break down, so you know it's not always like a perfect fit, but for this cycle specifically, like if we discount the previous data, this bull run, the Heikin-Ashi candles have worked so well. Like it has literally never worked better. So you know, in my opinion, I would be keeping my eyes on the weekly Heikin-Ashi candles, but so far we are setting up for a potential very nice inverse head and shoulders. I would like to see a retest, a prolonged retest of, you know, 41.4, at which point we would have this very nice inverse head and shoulders, and you know, we could be very much off to the races. But if we do just blast through 46,000 and start going up, so be it. Either one is good for me, but you know, as a conservative trader, I'd like to see a little bit more consolidation, something like that, and then you know, big wick to the upside, in which I would be hopping onto Femex, Bybit, etc. and longing. So that's all I see for Bitcoin really. If we just quickly check out the Bitcoin shorts, they are absolutely falling off the table, which is beautiful. We never broke through the top of this red box. I've said previously, once we do, it's normally very scary for Bitcoin, at least in the short term. So we never broke above this box. All looks good for now. Also finishing off with the total crypto market cap, we've finally broken above the 618 fib, which is very, very important. So you know, I do find it very, very likely that Bitcoin's going to go on a rally. The stock market is beginning to dump again, so you know, if Bitcoin is able to rally through this stock market crash, it would be very good, because we would have finally decoupled from the stock market. So that's all I see for Bitcoin. In the short term, I am staying on the sidelines until we do break above 46,000, but the sidelines just means I am not longing or shorting. I am simply accumulating Bitcoin every day on a spot price. So that's all I see for Bitcoin. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.